What is this Gizmonics thing on your shirt?
It's a Mystery Science Theater.
You don't know what Gizmonics... Oh, God.
Who doesn't watch the program?
Jesus. And if anyone hears that in the podcast, it's over.
I mean, I'm not always the smartest. I'm not the smartest one on the podcast.
But thanks to me, you're not the dumbest.
Or wait, no, Tyler, don't say that about yourself.
Oh, at least it came eventually.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
What? Was that another sex joke and I missed it?
Because he needs a boner pill.
Boner pills. Speaking of boner pills.
There we go. Now we got some banter.
Tug those laughs right out of you.
Whackity shmackity do.
Do you remember that text message when you were hanging out with Bailey? Watching Star Wars?
Oh, you don't need boner pills. You just get high.
Give me a couple gummies and
Gummy bears, kids.
gummy bears, yes.
They get him a big old boner
CBD gummies.
because of the maca root. Big old boner.
Isn't it matcha?
Is it matcha,
Matcha?
root? I think it's maca. He doesn't know.
Maca, naka.
No, it's not maca.
Don't maca till you try it.
What?
I don't know.
That was wow.
It's been
That was a
two
stretch,
weeks.
Tyler.
We
How's-
got there.
How's St. Louis?
Stretching erections. What?
It was exhausting.
Yeah.
I never want to film a golf cart in my life again.
A golf cart?
Yes. Or a golf game. Technically, I didn't have to sign an NDA, so I could say this. The PGA said we couldn't film anything on the actual greens
What?
because
Really?
they own all the rights to that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Could you film on the fairways?
We could film far away of them teeing off. That's about it.
So
Then what was the point?
What the hell were you doing?
Filming all like the ceremonies and shit, hobnobbing. There's enough you could get. It's just
So did the company that you work for that shall remain nameless, did they have like a VIP area? And
They
you
did,
Were kind of,
yeah.
Okay, so you kind of were
and they
filming-
had all kinds of pros there that were hobnobbing and signing autographs for
Did you get to
charity
meet
and-
any of them?
I'm not gonna know any of them.
I was just about to say.
I'm gonna list off
the
some
fact
people.
that you had to think about it tells me
John
everything.
Daly?
You meant shut up. Was he drunk?
No, but he had a ciggy in his
Yeah.
mouth as he was teeing off, and it was the most badass thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah, no, that's John Daly, dude.
Who else? Jack Nicklaus?
Shut the fuck up.
Tom Watson?
You did not meet Jack Nicholas.
I mean, I was in the same room filming him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't meet him. We're
You
not-
didn't get to say, "Hi, Mr. Nicholas. My name is Tyler."
I'm Tyler Yeti. Who the hell are you? Is what I would have said.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, we're gonna pick it up from there.
I was gonna say on that note, welcome to Popcorn Tribunal.
Equipment failure, everyone.
Oops.
I'm
We all
Tony.
had, momentary amnesia for a minute there.
That's Tyler.
That's
It's
me.
kind of a memory issue. Yeah, maybe.
That's
I see.
Chris,
Memory is RAM. Oh,
proud
dear.
owner of CoffeeDudesCoffee.com.
Tony doesn't get the reference.
I didn't even
We
hear
could
it.
just rename the podcast to
God
that.
damn it! You never get IT crowd references.
I didn't
Why?
even hear it. I was speaking over you guys because you were speaking over me.
Yeah, that's what we do. We outnumber you.
You could also call the podcast that. Talking
One word
out of
podcast
turn.
names don't work.
Pup Tent Tribunal. What?
What kind of podcast names don't work?
One word.
Oink.
You said we can name it that.
Oh, dad jokes. Could we call it Oink?
No.
Welcome to Oink. All Oink.
Anyways,
all the
welcome to
time.
Popcorn Tribunal. I'm Tony.
We're
That's
doing
Tyler.
great this episode.
That's
Don't worry
Chris.
about it.
Hey, Chris, how was CoffeeDudesCoffee.com's weekend?
They had a weekend?
We did. It was okay.
Did you sell some coffee?
I did, but it was super hot again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having an Indian summer. Is that racist? I don't even know.
I'm not touching it. You touch it, Tony.
No, I'm
Touch
good.
it. Poke it.
You're good. Okay.
I'm good.
A Native American summer.
We're having a Native American
I'd say
summer.
don't poke the bear, but that's a thing too. I don't know.
Is Poke the Bear racist?
Wait, why is Poke the Bear a thing?
It's not racist, but
It's
I don't-
offensive to
I-
bears.
I haven't poked a bear. Wait, Tony.
What?
Bear
Bears?
poking? Who's poking?
Bears.
Do we want to text Bill and ask?
See?
Oh, our favorite bear. How is
Our
he?
favorite bear. He's
Yeah.
great.
He's frisky.
He wrote this big long thing on Facebook about how he had to get naked and ended up not needing to get naked, but decided to just have a conversation with the radiology tech. Did you
I was
read
gonna
that?
say,
It was fantastic.
was he still fully nude when he had the
Yeah, oh,
conversation?
yeah.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, Bill is probably one of those guys that's super comfy with being nude. So
Good for him.
yeah.
Chris
Speak-
is a never nude. On the other
Speaking of being nude,
I'm naked.
guess what time it is, Chris?
Tool time?
hand,
It's time for movie nudes.
Movie nudes.
Movie
Woo!
nudes.
Movie
Take
nudes.
it off. Take it off.
Is this where I do the unzip sound?
Do we have one?
Sure, do we have
Oh
one?
no, he's unzipping.
I'll find one. I'll find one.
I'll make one.
Insert zip sound here.
Insert zip sound here.
Look what you have
Clapper.
made. The clapper.
So your lovely
Ew.
future wife is a big fan of James Wan? Mm-hmm. That's a
Which
question.
one? I'll stop.
Hey, Chris, can you turn off Chris's microphone, please?
Oh, you did.
The gunshot is the sound of the button clicking.
James Wan has stated that his latest film, *Malignant*,
Can't wait.
is actually a horror version of Disney's *Frozen*.
Horror.
I've heard so many bonkers shit about this movie. I can't wait.
And the proof is in the sisterly bonds. So Disney's 2013 animated film was a massive success and has proven to be an enduring favorite.
Tony's
and-
fan fiction is also called Sisterly Bonds.
And has and has the scene with the reindeer. Woo!
Oh
And
God.
has
Reindeers are better than people.
Why is that antler rounded? Wait.
Oh,
Sven Novo. Aren't some antlers? All right, never mind.
Oh.
Anyways, Anna and Elsie quickly
that's a
become
buck.
became some of Disney's most popular characters. And Wan's film, meanwhile, has released both theatrically and on HBO Max
You got to see it before it gets
on
yanked.
September 10th of this year.
So she said.
*Malignant's* premise concerns a young woman named Madison, who, after a home invasion that kills her abusive husband
Spoilers.
and causes her to miscarry, begins to
Spoilers!
see visions of a mysterious figure committing murder. When she discovered that these murders are really happening, she's
Puppet.
forced to revisit her past from before she was adopted
Puppet.
and reawaken memories about her supposedly imaginary friend
Who was her sister?
named Gabriel. Was he a snowman?
Olaf is the villain.
What follows, as anyone who has seen it can attest, is an absolutely bonkers plotline that has inspired divisive reactions from both critics and audiences.
Divisive.
Divisive.
I hear it's insane, and I can't wait.
I've heard it's got this really twisty ending.
I hear it's
True.
very schlocky and gory, and I'm very excited.
So here's the actual quote. He says, "Have you ever
Built a
Here
snowman?
you have a story about Madison with her own blood relation, her own blood
Give me
sibling,
your keys. You're drunk.
which was Gabriel, who turns out to be a horrible person. But yet her adopted sister is actually the one that she has the most connection with. That is the one that is the most loving, and I feel like it's such a cool story to come at it from that perspective. It's like Anna and Elsa, but it really is like the horror version of Frozen. It's sisterly love, it's sisterly bond, and one of the many themes that the film deals with is the idea that can you be close to the people that you don't necessarily share blood relation with? And what we kind of want to say in this film is that it's possible.
Blood Relations is another fan fiction of Tony's.
Oh dear
You
God.
sick, sick man.
It's a series. We release an episode once every 21 days.
Oh.
He took the bait.
Oh, period jokes on an all-male podcast. Yay.
That'll go over
Rare.
well.
It's like finding Bigfoot.
Hey, one of my all-time favorite movies is being remade. Do you know what that movie is, Tyler?
Hey, we just saw Candyman.
That one was already remade.
My Fair Laddie?
Let me give you
It's
a
a
hint.
Scottish version.
Let me give you a hint.
Okay.
Haha.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
It is Pee-wee, but it's not Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
You like Big Top Pee-wee?
Flight of the Navigator.
Oh, damn it. I knew that.
First
Is
of
that
all,
happening?
did you know that Paul Rubens was the voice of Max in that movie? But he was credited as Paul Wall.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's so weird.
I thought that was
Is
interesting.
there a reason?
I don't know the reason for
Was
it.
he just too popular then? When did the theater incident happen?
So Flight of the Navigator is set to be rebooted on
Yuck.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Guess who's directing it?
So many names have been pushed around. Is it still Colin Trevorrow?
Nope.
Can I have a hint?
It's not Ron Howard.
It's Clint Howard.
No, you had two other options, and you
Brian Grazer? Who is it?
it's Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh. Yeah, I guess she directs now.
Bryce Dallas Howard is set to direct the remake of the 1986 sci-fi adventure Flight of the Navigator.
There's only so many Howards in the world.
Flight of
and
the
I guess
Navigator
the wrong
was
one.
released by Disney theatrically and told the tale of a boy who's kidnapped by a UFO.
The first
mean-
half of that movie is scary as shit to a kid.
No, it's not.
Where he wakes up and it's like 20 years later.
So the film starred Joey Kramer and also
Kramer!
co-starred Sarah Jessica Parker,
I forgot she was in that.
Cliff DeYoung, and Veronica Cartwright. And it was directed by
Cartwright.
Randall Kleiser, who also directed Grease.
What a great film.
One of the most interesting and fun additions to the cast was Pee Wee Herman's Paul Rubin, who provided the voice for the alien spacecraft. So we all know Bryce Dallas Howard from her many acting roles.
Such as?
The Village, The Help. She played Gwen
Lady
Stacy
in
in
the
Sam
Water.
Raimi's Spider-Man 3.
What a masterpiece.
Claire Dearing in the Jurassic World films.
That character has a name, I forgot.
So Bryce Dallas Howard first cut her teeth on the Apple documentary Dads, which just came out
Then
a
she
couple
did
months
some
ago.
Mando too, didn't she?
She did The Mandalorian, directed 2 episodes, and has directed an episode of the upcoming spinoff, The Book of Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. What? That was fucking weird.
Narrated by Bill Cosby.
Interestingly-
Boba Fett.
Bryce Dallas Howard's Jurassic World director, Colin Trevorrow,
Trevorrow.
was one of the original filmmakers to attempt to remake it back in 2009.
Then
but
he made a different book, The
lost-
Book of Henry.
he lost the rights.
Oh, he lost
so-
the rights?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Star Wars thing went so poorly that he, they don't want him back.
No. So she's also coming out in Matthew Vaughn's spy franchise Argyle with Henry Cavill and John Cena.
What
What?
is this?
I don't know, but that
What a
sounds
cast.
interesting as shit. I didn't proofread this.
And apparently, is it in the Kingsman universe?
No.
Weird.
Yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Flight of the Navigator.
Oh, for
it
sure.
was one of my favorite movies.
Absolutely.
So this will be interesting to me how this
It's no
turns out.
space camp, but it'll do.
Paul Rubens has said that he's interested in returning.
please.
Which would be super cool.
Please, 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 please.
So yeah. Did you see Tomorrow War? You saw Tomorrow War. Chris, did you ever get to see it?
Yes.
What an adequate film.
Watched it just a couple days ago.
What'd you think?
It was all right.
Yeah, it's about right. It's
I mean,
about
I
right.
didn't hate it. It was fun, but
It wasn't as dumb as I thought it was.
Okay.
they forgot about a lot of details they brought up in the movie.
You're right.
Do you remember Sam Richardson from the Tomorrow War?
You could not name one
from
damn
Beat.
character in that movie,
So
Tony.
Sam
I know the-
Richardson was the African American comedian.
Oh, that guy's great.
So Chris Pratt and Sam Richardson have been tapped to lead something called A Stranded Asset. It's a Universal Pictures movie
What?
that was written by Sam Richardson
And
and
Chris Pratt.
Jen D'Angelo, who is the
Who?
co-author of Hocus Pocus 2.
Ew.
Yes. She was also the on-set writer for The Tomorrow War.
What's an on-set writer?
If they needed to change anything on set, they would have a writer.
So-
you should know that.
I
Why
should-
am I telling you that, Mr. Filmmaker?
I'm just telling you, it's a bad sign when you have an on-set writer.
So here's a fun related fact. This is for myself and for Tyler. The girl, I can't remember her name. Her real name was Yvonne.
Yvonne Strahovski?
Yes, she was
Yeah.
in the first episode of Sunny.
Yes, she was.
No way.
Yes, she was.
That's who?
I actually
She
knew
was like the girl who was protesting the abortion clinic.
Oh, that's good shit.
Yeah, right. And that's all I could think the entire time. When I first saw her, I'm like, oh shit, look. So that shows
I
how
thought
much.
Charlie had cancer was the first episode. Maybe not.
No, Charlie Had Cancer was
second.
not the first episode.
Okay.
It was, I think it was second.
Chris
Oh,
Pratt
you know what it
is-
was? That they filmed a short version of Charlie Has Cancer. It's like the pilot, but that wasn't the first.
Well,
first
Charlie
episode.
Has Cancer was filmed with handhelds and iPhones.
Yeah,
And
$200 pilot.
but it was like a bunch of different short clips that
Oh, yeah, not
they
the
were sitting
pilot,
down
though.
watching, and they said, hey, you know what, we could probably put this together into a
Yeah.
show.
Mm-hmm.
Did so, and then actually distribute that as a
Look
second or
at
third
you with
episode.
the Sunny knowledge. Finally.
I was
He
watching
still
something-
hasn't finished the program.
I was
Oh,
watching
dear.
something Rob McElhenney was talking on. So.
Well, finally.
Yeah. Anyways, so Chris Pratt is also producing it
Uh-huh.
through his production company Indivisible Productions.
Indivisible or invisible?
Indivisible.
That's the
his
most
production company-
right-wing name I could think of.
His production company and Universal are also developing another movie called Saigon Bodyguards.
Are they trying to have a contest for the dumbest names? The Tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, and Gail the Snail was also in the movie.
That's
You're
great.
right.
It's almost like you're not listening.
We're listening.
No, I'm sorry.
So, anyways, so he's returning to comedy, which is kind of cool because I think he's pretty funny. So
We could all use a laugh.
yeah. So Sam Richardson was also
sound
in
again.
Detroiters, BoJack Horseman,
Yep.
Good Boys, and The Promising Young Women.
Yep.
Woman. So
Just
thought
the
that was
one woman,
interesting.
actually.
So have you guys read the news about Lizzo and Chris Evans? Have you heard about that whole
I have not
situation?
heard
No.
about Lizzo in so long.
So drunkenly, Lizzo
Oh, no, I have heard about this.
sent
I'm a
a
filthy
DM
liar.
to Chris Evans,
Uh-huh.
and after Chris Evans saw a little bit of news about it, he went and responded to her. So they've been talking back and forth. So there's been rumors for a long time that they're going to be remaking The Bodyguard. Well,
Oh, my God.
it has officially taken a step forward. So
God
it has a
damn.
screenwriter associated with it. Matthew Lopez is penning the script. So it's being billed as a reimagining of the original film. Lawrence Kasdan will produce.
What the fuck?
He wrote the original script and
I
co-produced
had
it.
no idea.
Yeah, so alongside Dan Lin and Jonathan Eyrick. I don't know who that is.
It's an opposite of name dropping.
Yeah, I know, right? So Matthew Lopez is best known for writing The Inheritance, which was a play
Okay.
based on Howard's End.
What about Howard Stern's end?
He was nominated for a couple Tony Awards. He was also a staff writer for The Newsroom.
Nice.
Yeah, so it should be interesting. But in an interesting twist, people are campaigning to get it to be Lizzo and Chris Evans
Would watch.
as the Whitney and Kevin Costner characters.
Would watch.
So that's kind of fun. The other thing cool about it though would be the soundtrack. I mean, because I love Lizzo, she's awesome. So the other thing is there's talks that Kenny G may return for the soundtrack,
Holy shit, dude.
and that's almost today's what the fuck news.
Who's making the body? Who made the Bodyguard? Like, who has the rights?
Oh,
If this is a Disney production, I'm gonna lose it.
No, I don't think it's Disney. I think it's Kasdan Pictures, isn't it?
I mean, he
Warner
might.
Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
Well, they also released the album, so they made a ton of money.
Oh yeah, they did that with Purple Rain
Yeah.
too. So
So-
if you have your own album label and film studio,
But the original was it Kasdan Pictures?
Kasdan directed
Kasdan, yeah.
and wrote
Kasdan?
it. So the original movie was made for $25 million and in theaters made $411 million.
that's called Bank,
Yeah.
kids.
So, anyways, they're not talking until like 2023. But
I didn't know Kevin Costner movies were allowed to make that much.
I know, right?
Didn't Dances with Wolves do well?
That's true.
Dances with Wolves.
Field of Dreams. How dare you?
Yeah,
sir?
that's true.
I said make that much.
Bull
money.
Durham.
Bold. Well.
Yeah. Wow.
Meow.
Wow. Hey, whatever happened to Tim Robbins?
I don't know why we didn't get a follow up to Waterworld. Wait.
What a hit.
Are Tim Robbins and
postman?
Susan Sarandon still married?
They never write anymore. I don't know.
I haven't seen Tim Robbins do anything, and I actually
I
really
forgot
liked
about him completely until you just mentioned
crazy.
him. Isn't that wild?
Well, speaking of Timothy Chalamet.
What a
has-
segue.
I know, right?
10 out of 10.
He's been announced as
Segue of the show.
Willy Wonka in the upcoming
Oh, I heard
prequel
about this shit.
from the director of such hits as Paddington.
There's some promise.
So, Entertainment Weekly has confirmed that Timothy Chalamet will play the young version of Willy Wonka in Warner Brothers' upcoming prequel about the young Candyman in the years before he founded his famous.
Do you
chocolate
remember the
factory.
time Tim Burton attempted to tell Willy Wonka's backstory?
Yeah.
Didn't he do that as a part of his? Yeah.
What a hit.
Yeah, right? Wonka has been in the works for years, but it's still taking shape. Not much information is available.
Cinema's dead.
Some
It's
things
fine.
should be left alone.
Paul King is directing it. King
Paul
also wrote
King.
the screenplay alongside Simon Rich, Simon Farnaby, Simon Stevenson,
How many fucking Simons worked on this shit? Are
Jeff
they playing the Oompa
Nathanson,
Loompas?
and Stephen Levinson.
Why not just try to remake Blazing Saddles?
So,
Oh, no.
did you know that Warner Brothers has released 3 films about Willy Wonka? So, the first one in 1971 with Gene Wilder,
Right.
the 2005 version with Johnny Depp.
Yeah, where are you going with this?
You think their fingers would be sore from all that milking?
Do not get Wonka confused with Taika Waititi's upcoming series about Oompa Loompas.
How could you not?
He's making an animated series about Oompa Loompas at Netflix.
What is film anymore?
I don't know.
What is going on?
I mean, you can
I don't
milk an
know.
almond.
The interesting thing, though, is like
Oh.
Chalamet has made some amazing choices in his career thus far, or he's been very lucky,
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I can't think of a bad movie he's been in.
right? I mean, Dune is probably the first major studio film that people are going to be putting eyes on him for. But this is an interesting choice. So,
I mean, we do this podcast, so I'll probably see it.
yeah, that's true.
What a terrible,
Do you think
terrible
we
life.
can get Chalamet to come on?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
To promote Wonka.
Also, Warner Brothers has cast Keegan-Michael Key.
As an Oompa Loompa?
Has not been announced what he. That would be fucking fantastic if he played all the Oompa Loompas.
I would be okay with it. Peter Dinklage should play all the
fair,
Oompa
though,
Loompas.
this movie is supposed to happen before the factory was even a blip on his radar. So
Are they gonna keep it in continuity with the Wilder one? What is this?
I don't know.
Everything
It's
is
a prequel, dude.
everything
so,
is terrible.
Yeah, he's a young Willy Wonka. So we'll see. We'll see. Speaking of Candyman, wait, you ready for this one? This is badass.
All right, this is the new segue
No, here we go.
of the show.
Willy Wonka, Candyman, which we just watched last night, was directed by Nia DaCosta.
Uh-huh.
And now let's talk about Nia DaCosta, who is currently filming Captain Marvel 2,
Oh, they're getting her?
also called
That's
as
great.
The Marvels.
And Monica Rambeau will be in that one too.
Yep.
That's fantastic. Monica Rambeau's actress. I feel so bad.
So Phase
was in
4 of the
Candyman.
Marvel Cinematic Universe officially kicked off thanks to Black Widow, right?
But also WandaVision.
Yes.
Because life is confusing and terrifying.
So DaCosta recently teased about how the Marvels will be a different beast than Carol Danvers' origin story.
Because the general public was not kind to Brie Larson. So they're
So-
going to have more Marvels.
She can say it's a
You
very different
assholes.
beast. This is a quote. I can say it's a very different beast. I am obsessed with how we all deal with our pain and trauma, and there's some of that in this story.
Speaking of Wonka, I got too much Laffy Taffy. You want some of these?
No, I'm good, thanks.
dear.
I'm going to eating these off slightly right to the mic.
So the Marvels will definitely be a story that touches upon the trauma of the leading characters. Hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit more about Captain Marvel's mysterious past. So
Well, why Monica got a beef with her?
fans are definitely getting an eyeful of the preparations for the filming, as both Brie Larson and Tiana Paris
Is that Monica?
have been posting on
sorry.
their social media their workouts. Brie Larson just posted a picture today. She looks like she's got 4% body fat. Like, it's ridiculous. Her abs are sick, man. So anyways, the Marvels won't be the first time that the MCU has addressed trauma. Indeed, the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise has also dove into this emotional territory, with
Dove
each
with a
member of
question
the
mark.
Motley Crue carrying their own form of trauma.
Endgame
So-
is about trauma.
Well, the interesting thing is that the new Marvels movie will feature 3 generations of women,
The stretchy one?
all with a different racial background.
Oh, it's the stretchy ones.
I don't know.
Miss Marvel.
But that'll add definitely a unique perspective. So it's expected to arrive in theaters in November of 2022.
Because there's 2 blasty ones and 1 stretchy one.
Sam Jackson did reveal that he is
in the movie?
sequel.
Hooray!
And Paris and Nia DaCosta are collaborating literally back to back with the Candyman production. So
Holy shit, that's awesome.
it's pretty cool. And now let's talk a little bit about today's What the Fuck news.
Yay!
Anybody here ever own a PlayStation?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so the PlayStation had this game, and it was a white panel van
Uh-oh.
with a clown head on top of it.
Oh God.
And
yes,
you used to
yes,
drive
yes,
around
yes.
and just destroy shit.
Oh,
Crazy
yeah.
Taxi?
Anthony Mackie will star in Twisted Metal live-action TV show based on that PlayStation franchise.
I love it.
Franchise.
The Twisted Metal live-action series has found its star. Anthony Mackie, the new Captain America, has signed on to play the lead role of John Doe. I want to ask a question here. Mm-hmm. There are so many projects that Anthony Mackie says yes to that are such great projects.
And also that time he was on Black Mirror.
And then he signs on to do shit like this. Has he not earned the clout where he doesn't have to sign on to do shit like this?
After he makes the Captain America movie, then he will.
Yeah. The VP of Comedy Development for Sony TV said this. This is his quote.
Uh-oh.
Fortunately for us, he agreed.
That sounds like Sony.
We're happy to have someone as talented as Anthony Mackie on board. No.
Oh my God, this actually has a
We
chance
threw it
now.
out there, and fortunately for us, he agreed. Now,
Was this a prank that went wrong, you think?
the TV show is being written by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. Do we know what they wrote?
Deadpool.
Yes. So that will be interesting.
Zombieland.
Will Arnett is also an executive producer on the
Hell yeah.
series, and he could play the bad guy, whose name is Sweet Tooth. So,
I mean, if Free Guy was successful, maybe that's what they're trying.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I mean, it's definitely the celebrity face-off we never knew we needed, right? Will Arnett and Anthony Mackie.
Will Arnett's looking old.
He's still funny as shit.
I
though.
finally watched season 5 of Arrested Development, and that man just looks like he needs a nap. He
I
looks
think
exhausted.
he's had some work done because he doesn't look.
Well,
that
that
young.
also, yeah.
Yeah. So, that's our movie nudes.
So much movie
Brought
news.
to you today by CoffeeDudesCoffee.com. Tyler's off his game tonight.
It's been done.
So, tonight, we're going to have a quick conversation about a couple movies that Tyler and I recently saw.
Speed round. Here we go.
Okay, first off, Netflix was kind enough to send us access to watch a movie called Kate. So, what's the actress's name again?
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Thank you. I keep wanting to say Mary Mastrantonio for some reason.
From The Abyss?
From The Abyss. I don't know why.
What
Anyways,
has she been up to?
I don't know. Probably straightening her hair.
Oh, let's get her on the show.
Because it's curly and frizzy. Okay, so this movie felt very John Wick.
Well, let's just say John Wick has become its own genre for some reason.
Yeah.
Last episode, we reviewed Jolt.
Right.
Which felt like, let's give Kate Beckinsale her own female
Gunpowder
ledge.
Milkshake.
Yeah,
felt
that's
a lot
another one.
like-
Let's give Karen Gillan one.
Yes.
Right.
And then Kate comes out. So it's almost like Netflix in itself is saying,
Except this one by design cannot be a franchise.
yeah, I mean, that's certainly part of it. Whole concept is this character, Kate, is
An assassin.
an assassin
Raised by Woodsy Harrelson.
raised by Carnage.
Who's looking more and more like Mr. Clean every time I see him.
Yes. And she gets poisoned. And basically, ultimately, her goal
Has
is
24 hours to live.
make amends for a killing that she did when she was much younger, much earlier in her career.
So she gets a wacky child sidekick.
Yes. Now, to me, it felt like a combination of John Wick
Sure.
and Speed Racer.
All right, I'll allow it.
The
I can see it.
the car sequence was definitely very Speed Racer, almost a little
What's
Fast
a
and
movie
Furious.
that has like a ticking clock element like this? Because it feels familiar, but I can't nail anything.
Wasn't there
down.
a movie called 3 Days? 3 Days with Kevin Costner, where he had like 3 days to live, and
Something like
then his
that.
daughter shows up randomly, and he can't tell her that he has 3 days to live. He's also an assassin.
Something like that. But it's kind of been done, but not like combining these premises into one.
Yeah, I
is
mean,
interesting.
Jason
Keeping
Statham did a movie where he was gonna die,
Crank,
Crank, and Crank 2.
High Voltage, the greatest movie ever made.
So, I mean, it's definitely a premise that's been done before.
And I don't mind all the John Wick. I hesitate to call them clones
Yeah.
because last time we talked about Jolt, I'm like,
I mean, we
have
enjoyed
more-
Joel.
We did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and it's the same kind of thing here. It's like, here's a main character. I know what she's about. She's complicated. She's
Yeah.
conflicted. That's interesting.
Kate wasn't terrible. It's also the first movie that I watched with Wendy where she didn't read the script beforehand and actually said she liked it at the end of it. So I didn't hate it.
She did like it?
I didn't hate it.
I didn't either. Oh, there's
it
some
was-
really cool stuff
It was
in
very
it.
dark. There is
Yeah.
definitely some very cool stuff in it. There was a sequence that was eerily reminiscent of the fight scene at the end of John Wick 3.
Yeah,
in the
yep.
glass room with all the martial artists.
You're right.
I don't know, and I didn't bother to look, but I for some reason I feel like someone from the John Wick team was involved. Like I read that somewhere, but I don't
Sounds
know.
right. Wasn't one of them involved with Atomic Blonde? Because this felt like that a little bit too.
It did, yeah, definitely. I think we mentioned that, yeah. So it's out right now on Netflix.
Right.
For me, it's worth a watch. I enjoyed it.
As I've been a quiet fan of Mary Elizabeth Winstead for a long time, so
Yeah.
to see her get to carry a movie like
But you
this
also
is
get to
super
see her
cool.
with long hair and in a dress, and it was fucking weird.
Yeah.
'Cause-
You and JC were sure to note that she looked weird with long hair, but sure enough, half hour in, there it goes.
She cuts it off. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if that's just a her thing, like she knows that the short hair looks good on her, but it was definitely a little out of character, and we both commented on that for
Jeez.
sure.
Did it feel too much like Huntress from Birds of Prey?
It a little bit like an origin story, except the end.
Except she dies at the end.
Yeah.
Except Birds of Prey probably already
Spoiler.
happened. Yeah. It's the plot of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, the whole
She's
point of the
going
movie
to
is that
die.
she's going to die. Yeah. I mean, in Crank, he was supposed to die too, and he ended
Well,
up
that's what I
surviving
wondered
for
when
the
we were watching
sequel.
it. I was like, are they going to do something stupid where
Yeah.
she's not going to die at the
There
last
was
minute?
an interesting
But no.
redemption arc at the end, though.
Absolutely.
And I kind of enjoyed the way that it went. It
Sure.
wasn't full redemption, but at the same time, it was like
Oh.
a middle finger post-death.
Even the quote-unquote villain that we're supposed to be chasing this whole time
Right.
has a cool redemption at the end.
very cool. And he still dies.
There's still a stupid twist that you're like, nah, they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
And then they did that. And I'm like,
But if there is, you say that there's no way for there to be a sequel. I kind of disagree. I think
follow the girl.
I was just about to say. I think that the girl,
You can't call it Kate.
yeah, what was her name? I don't remember.
I don't either. That's the problem. Oops.
But she wasn't terrible.
No,
she was kind of a badass.
yeah. No,
so-
she was annoying at first, but I think that was the point.
Yeah.
But once she realized her family's kind of shitty and awful, there's like a shift.
Yeah.
And she's way more likable.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
It kind of turns into Terminator 2 for a little bit.
a little bit, yeah, a little bit. It's the interesting piece for me that was a little frustrating was that there were moments where she felt like she could do anything,
Kate,
and then there were moments where she was just so weak, and I was like, wait a second, which Kate are we dealing with now?
oh yeah. Speaking of Terminator, do you remember Mackenzie Davis from Dark Fate?
Yes.
It's kind of the same thing because she's like a badass until she exhausts herself, and then she needs like a booster from the
Yeah.
meds, and then
Oh, that's true.
which is
So, I mean, she stole all of the adrenaline shots from the hospital, so.
just like Crank.
Yeah. But there was some of the cooler things. The set pieces were pretty cool.
No, it's very well
The white
directed.
interior of the hospital in
takes
contrast
place-
with all of the blood was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it takes place entirely in Tokyo, and it
Yeah.
uses that location to its advantage.
Yeah, and there were some great shots of downtown Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
They did some really cool things, similar to something that Nia DaCosta did, using the buildings.
Yeah, the symmetry.
Yeah,
and-
there
Yep,
was a lot of rain. Nia DaCosta used the fog, so
you're right.
yeah, I liked it.
I liked it just fine.
You can watch it on Netflix now. Definitely go
Solid
give it a shot.
3 out of 5, probably.
Yeah, 3.5, 3. Yeah, 3
Around
out of
there.
5. Yeah, I
Three-
mean, that's
3.5
worth
would
a
feel
watch.
generous.
Pop a bowl of
Absolutely.
popcorn if you already pay for Netflix. Watch it
It's,
for
it's
sure.
free, yeah. You know,
I
we'll get
mean-
those assholes like, well, actually, you pay for it. We fucking know. We
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
Just watch it.
Yeah. And if you're one of those assholes, thanks for listening.
Did I chase off our fan base
No,
again?
it's okay. All 3 of them are doing just fine.
We liked Rise of Skywalker, so there's no way there's any nitpicky
Yeah, that's true.
man babies
Yeah,
like watching this show anymore.
if you're still listening by now, you guys are fine. Something else that we watched, and I kind of hate the fact that it's just going to get a short mention because we have definitely a bigger conversation to
sure.
have, is Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
Great film. Surprisingly.
For me, it's definitely top 5 of the MCU total universe. I know you probably have. I think you said top 10 to 12 or something.
High in the top 10, but I could see it moving up with
Yeah.
rewatch because I've only seen it the one time. It makes Iron Man 3 a better movie.
For sure.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna say that.
1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah. Unexpected, but yes, absolutely. And the fact that I wasn't expecting Ben
Spoilers.
Kingsley at
Yeah,
all
yeah.
in the movie, and he actually played a pretty important role.
I was hoping, praying Trevor would show up, and then he did. And
Yeah.
he's actually a pretty significant role, like you said.
Yeah, it was interesting. So if you don't remember, in Iron Man 3, was it 3 or 2?
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3, Ben Kingsley plays an
There's a
actor who's
fake
hired to
Mandarin.
be the
Hired by
Mandarin.
Guy Pearce to cover up, like, there's these, like, healing medicine or whatever. It makes people explode if they
Yeah.
have too much of it. So they
Yeah.
were trying to frame it as terrorist bombing. So they,
Weren't they trying to make super soldiers and it was making people blow up?
yeah.
Yeah. So the interesting thing about that, though, is there was a line in the movie where he goes, "You white people are afraid of an orange,"
Yeah.
and I thought that was hilarious. And then 10 minutes later in the movie, who shows up unexpectedly? The Mandarin. So that was pretty funny. So
Oh, also, did you know? So when the Dark Thor Blu-ray came out, there was a short film attached to it called "All Hail the King," and it's the transitionary point from Iron Man 3 to this movie,
really,
where Trevor's in prison and he's kind of a hero among the inmates, but then the real Mandarin like captures him and
is it live action?
yeah.
Really?
Ben Kingsley shows up and the Ten Rings finds him and like captures him and takes him to the Mandarin's
I didn't
prison.
know that.
And that lines up with this shit.
Huh. Is that anywhere else?
Yeah, when Shang-Chi came out, they put it on Disney Plus.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Interesting. Good to know. I'll go watch that.
Please?
So, had you seen that before?
Yeah.
So that's why you weren't so surprised at Trevor.
I mean, you could have made this movie without him technically.
Yeah.
But I was holding out hope because
Yeah.
I've had mixed feelings about Iron Man 3 for a long time because of the way they dealt with this character, but the
Yeah.
way in Shang-Chi where they recontextualize him in a way where it's not just a racist Fu Manchu thing and it's
very much
actually
so.
badass.
Yeah.
And actually kind of makes fun of the racist past of it by saying they're afraid of an orange.
Yeah. So,
I thought it was awesome.
for this movie, I saw the first trailer and I was underwhelmed. I was like,
I think a
"Man,
lot of people were.
like,
Same with Eternals.
I really want this to be good,
Yeah.
right? And then the trailer came out shortly thereafter with a lot of action in it.
and then it
was
looked so.
was
The
a little
action,
better.
by the way, holy shit!
So that's exactly the point. So as soon as the action started in this movie, I was like, holy shit.
Another level.
That's badass.
Amazing.
The crazy thing is, as I watched a behind the scenes of Simi and the actor who played, the one with the mask on. I don't remember what they called him. But neither of them were real martial artists before they started this movie.
They just trained
They
the
had
shit?
6 months of intensive
Holy
training.
moly.
And there's video from Simi Liu's first day to the movie itself, and it's crazy. Like,
Well, that's the thing. When you heard like, oh, it's a MCU hero who's good at karate and kung fu, and it's like they all are.
yeah.
But the way they do it in this movie,
Yeah.
holy shit!
Yeah, I mean, the greatest thing is one of the things about martial arts, right, is it's all about being centered, being one with the earth and the environment and all of that stuff, and then being honorable and things of that sort.
Which they dive into all that cultural
All of it,
stuff,
yeah.
beautifully. Like
Yes.
the opening scene. Are we doing spoilers? I guess we talked about Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, I mean, we can spoil pieces, but let's not talk about the end just to...
No, not about the
Yeah.
end, but like the way I don't know what his character's name is. I feel terrible, but the actual Mandarin and Shang-Chi's mom meet.
Yeah.
And it's like a fight, but it's also like a dance, and it's gorgeous and it's colorful. And
Yeah,
it
well,
pops.
Shang-Chi's dad,
Yeah.
his father, yeah. It is. It's like a martial arts dance. Absolutely.
It's like a ballet almost.
And the soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's another one of those things where the silence that's behind the soundtrack is the dominant piece of that, as well as the motion.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah. Definitely. It was beautifully filmed.
Mm-hmm.
Aquafina, I was a little concerned with.
A lot of people were, but
Yeah.
I think she was used perfectly.
Yeah, I think she was
She
fantastic.
didn't overdo it.
No, not at all.
She actually gets to be in the plot too. She's not pointless.
Yeah, I mean, she's an essential part of the plot.
I completely
Yeah.
agree.
I didn't necessarily expect the little love story to happen. I didn't know that was a piece of it, but it worked out and it fit.
It's probably, without spoilers, one of the best villains in the MCU because there's depth there.
Yeah. Well, and the crazy thing is, there's a period of the movie where you don't think that he is the villain. Mm-hmm. You know, you're like, oh, this is just a guy who's trying to reunite a family kind of situation.
Which all the best villains do is like, am I actually like Killmonger?
Yeah.
Am I kind of agreeing with this guy?
Yeah.
This is.
The other thing,
Weird.
though, is Michelle Yeoh. I felt like she was underutilized.
Well, she doesn't come in till very late.
Yeah.
But when she does, she's great.
She's fantastic,
And I hope she's
remember,
in another one.
Do you remember Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon when that first came
Absolutely.
out? Like that was my first introduction to her, and I've loved her ever since then.
And there's
The only-
plenty of homages to that
Yeah.
movie in this one.
Yeah, for sure. The only thing I didn't like her in was Crazy Rich Asians. I didn't
Oh,
like.
I love that movie.
liked the
And I
movie,
love her in it.
but I don't like mean Michelle Yeoh.
That's true, but she's not bad in it.
Yeah,
at all.
and she wasn't doing martial arts too, so that could be why.
That could be.
Yeah.
She's playing some kind of game, like a rummy cube or
Yeah.
something.
So Shang-Chi for me, 4.5 out of 5.
I give it a solid 4.5.
yeah,
I loved it. If the TV show.
You saw it in IMAX?
Yes.
See, I saw it in Dolby Digital, so I mean, we both saw it in large format.
Yes, and that's the way to see it. I think that's the only way you can see it, which is good.
Is it? No, you can see it in standard digital.
Oh, I mean, you have to see it in
Oh,
theaters.
in theaters,
Yeah,
yes, yeah,
unlike
yeah, yeah.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
But I will say, after being very underwhelmed and worried from the Disney Plus shows, the movies have been kicking ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Black Widow,
Yeah.
Shang-Chi's great.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the first trailer for Eternals, but the second trailer made it
Oh,
look
for sure.
incredible.
Yeah. I've read some. There've been a lot of behind the scenes about it, and I think it's because the Eternals are not necessarily like the biggest name.
Yeah, they're a gamble
Marvel-
like the
Yeah.
Guardians were.
Well, to be fair, Shang-Chi was not the biggest name.
And I think Marvel is such a brand name
Yeah.
now that you can start to dish some of those characters
Yeah.
out. Like,
and they cast a really, really good cast for the Eternals.
absolutely.
The other thing about the Eternals, though, is it sets up the entire, almost phase 5 of the MCU just from that one movie. And the crazy thing is that movie takes course over like 4 days.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
so the
awesome.
Eternals movie, because they have 7 days before the end of the
Is
world.
it gonna go into the multiverse shit, or is that
I don't know the answer to that.
Shang-Chi didn't.
Yeah.
but
it
they
did a little bit at the very end.
Oh, also speaking of connected universe, did you notice there was a widow in the fighting arena?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Was there?
If you watch it again, you see the little belt, and she's actual widow that played the same character in
It
Black
wasn't
Widow.
Florence Pugh, was
No,
it?
no.
So the rumor, speaking of that, is that Florence Pugh is the character that brings Haley Steinfeld's character
Oh, did you see the Hawkeye trailer?
into Hawkeye.
Interesting.
And part of that was to take out Hawkeye.
Which,
And so there's some talk about how that works out.
well,
in
I'm
the
wondering
series,
if Elaine Bennis is setting up the Dark Avengers, because we got Abomination back in this movie after like
Elaine
15
Bennis.
years.
Yeah.
You got U.S. Agent. You got Florence Pugh as a widow.
Yeah.
There's probably more, but you see what I'm getting at
Yeah,
here.
yeah. No, I mean, I think the Dark Avengers is definitely going to be happening. But is it going to be as a piece of another Marvel movie, or is it going to be standalone? So we'll see. I mean,
Well, right now it could be one of 7 different
yeah,
things.
you got the Marvels, you have the new Spider-Man movie, you have
which I hope they don't fuck up. I really do.
Have you watched any of the Andrew Garfield interview stuff?
There's footage of him, motherfucker. Stop
I know.
lying.
The best part is that when he gets asked about it, he's like, "Did you really see
It's like,
footage of
people
me
are gonna
on
be
set?"
disappointed as he's counting his millions.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
If he's not in here, someone made a great deepfake. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all I'm gonna say.
okay. So speaking of Andrew Garfield,
Nice
we'll,
segue.
we'll transition.
You lucky son of a gun! I was just getting back from St. Louis, and you got to see an early screening of Tammy Faye.
The
Take it
Eyes
away.
of Tammy Faye. So, I'm just gonna quick mention here. This is a good movie.
A good movie.
Jessica Chastain was excellent in it. Andrew Garfield was excellent in it. I actually see potential for an Oscar nomination
How much
for
Jerry
Chastain.
Falwell was in the movie? Let's just get that out of the way.
Vincent D'Onofrio is an exceptional Jerry Falwell
Oh
senior.
no!
Who played his little boy?
Nobody played Jerry Falwell to me.
He yells at his son playing with himself in the corner. Stop that!
That's my job.
Don't make that happen.
I didn't know Vincent D'Onofrio was in it. He was.
I had no idea who played Falwell.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Okay,
Just
so
a giant piece of shit.
We're aware.
So, when I grew up, my stepfather was a minister, and in the late '80s, early '90s, he was a member of PTL, which is the Praise the Lord Club. It was Jimmy.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
It was Jim and
Gets
Tammy
worse.
Faye Baker's. So the 700 Club was Pat Robertson, and the PTL Club was Tammy Faye and Jim Baker.
And then Jim got caught with hookers.
Yeah, but that was later in the 90s. But anyways,
was the 80s.
So we did a Christmas thing in St. Louis with Larry Rice, who was like a local televangelist, and they were part of the PTL network, and Jim and Tammy Faye were there. So I actually, in my lifetime, have shaken Jim Baker and Tammy Faye Baker's hands. Tammy Faye, as far as I can remember, the nicest human being on earth.
as long
Jim
as-
Baker, horrible human being.
Yep.
And that was how they were portrayed in this movie. Jim Baker was a piece of shit. And Andrew Garfield was fantastic as him. But Jessica Chastain knocked it out of the fucking park. The best part about this screening was that there were two drag queens sitting right next to
Holy
me.
shit! You lucky son of a bitch.
Oh my God, it was fantastic. The other thing that I never realized was that Tammy Faye was an LGBTQ plus ally.
I had no idea.
And through the PTL Club, she preached about equality and being an ally for the Alphabet Mafia. She
Alphabet Mafia.
She also was one of the first people to interview an AIDS patient
No. Oh, that's in the
on the
trailer.
PTL Club. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I didn't know that. I thought that was very cool.
Sounds like a well-rounded movie, surprisingly.
It was 2 hours and 8 minutes. It didn't feel like it was that long. It didn't drudge on at any point. It just continued.
Is D'Onofrio in the movie a lot, or is it like a quick thing?
Are you really worried about this? There's big mentions of Liberty University, dude. Big
I
mentions.
bet.
Yeah.
People gonna get written up for going to that movie.
But D'Onofrio, he was really good. I would say probably a third of the movie he was there, and then a dominant part the last third for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's wrong now? Would you like snackies? You would like snackies. Have your cubes. He's so happy.
Chris came out of his hole for candy.
He's smiling like a Nancy
I don't
Reagan.
think we're eating those. You can take them with you if you
Oh, I
want.
didn't realize they were. I was like feeling for a
Take them.
package.
Take them.
Sure.
Take them.
All right.
He said, "Beat it."
Beat it. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5 from me. I wish you had gotten to see it.
Me.
It was surprisingly
Can we
funny.
talk about it again when I do see it?
It was
'Cause-
refreshingly funny. I'm more than happy to hear your
because
review of it.
The Liberty shit, we can't not talk about
That's
it.
true. Yeah. But yeah, so I had the pleasure of seeing that, and I really enjoyed it. So,
I'm so happy you got to see that, and I can't wait.
what else have you seen lately? Because you traveled a lot.
Oh, we
so-
should talk about Demonic because
Oh,
what a
Jesus.
shit show. Neil Blomkamp
But here's
is back,
the thing, like
destroying his career for
I
all.
want to get Neil Blomkamp on this show because I want to talk to
I
him
just wanna
about the
know
Halo
why.
movie. I want to know why all this other shit was canceled, and then I want to know why he made this fucking piece of shit.
I mean, it was COVID. He said he wanted to make something low budget, and it looks low
But
budget.
why back out of a movie like Alien 5 for something that is low budget? All right, let me clarify. This movie could have been good.
It was not.
It
is
to
shit.
me, it is a 2021 version of the movie with Vincent D'Onofrio and Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, The Cell.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
what it was. The
You're
Cell, right?
I could see it.
But it uses VR instead of.
and it really bad.
Yeah.
It looks real bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it was animated or if it was actually like
It looks like
motion capture.
It looks like something you can just get, like a plug-in.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
It looks like you have a Samsung phone and you put it inside your
It's
headset.
like a
and you-
filter.
Yeah. It had so much potential.
My
like
mom is
through-
possessed in a computer is not a plot for a movie.
But through the movie, you can see where it could have been a good movie.
So do you think it was a budget thing, or do you think the script was just shit from the word go?
I feel like the lead actress was terrible.
She was.
She was terrible.
So bad.
And there's other actors that Blomkamp has used in previous movies that
Mm-hmm.
were great. lead, the officer that's with the doctor. I don't remember what his name was in the movie, but he was in another. He was in Elysium,
You're right.
and so it had redeemable things to it.
When you just hear the concept, like Neil Blomkamp makes a low budget horror film about VR, you're like, I'm in.
It had a
And
couple.
it's
It
shit.
had a couple jump scares. You know, I mean, there's not.
I think I've last year he did some press interviews
Yeah.
over Skype.
Yeah.
And it's real cringe.
Oh no.
But I think he just did it because horror movies make money and you can do them relatively cheap.
Yeah.
And he needs it. I think
But it was released on IFC. I mean, how was it going to make money?
I couldn't tell you, bub.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wanted to like it.
I think it's not a matter, and this is all hearsay, but I don't think it's a matter of he decided not to do Alien 5. I think Elysium and Chappie and now this piece of shit are keeping him from making those kinds of movies. The critical and commercial reception to these things is getting worse with each movie.
Chappie was so good.
I like Chappie. I'm one of the few.
Yeah.
But critically it didn't do well, and commercially it didn't do well. I don't get it. I like that movie.
So you think that he needs to start going the route of an M. Night Shyamalan and make those movies that are going to make money?
Is it bad? When I watched this, I thought about Shyamalan. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's getting there.
It felt like a Shyamalan type picture.
I don't know if he's gonna have like the comeback of Split, but
The comeback of Kim Kardashian.
comeback of Well, even Shyamalan had some good movies before he started flopping,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he made money.
Yeah.
which we talked about in the
He
previous
still
episode.
fucking made money on
Old made
man.
money during a pandemic,
I don't
and it's a piece
understand
of
it. It's
shit.
a piece
I
of
don't
shit.
get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's all I have to
Anyways,
say about Demonic.
Demonic
don't
is
fucking
streaming.
watch it. It's not even funny bad.
No.
It's just bad.
It's just bad. Yeah. Sorry, Neil, if you are checking out our show because
we were
I am-
fans.
I'm still a fan. I mean, here's the thing. If you look at the stuff that Oat Studio puts out, it's creative stuff.
Sure.
It's a lot of good CGI. This just wasn't that movie. So
At all.
No. The other thing is Oat Studio wasn't credited at all, so I feel like his own
weird.
studio didn't.
Disowned him.
Yeah. Not that they disowned him, but that they just weren't involved in the production.
That's weird.
So
I guess it,
but I mean, if you look up like Anthem Civilization on YouTube, there's a short 8-minute trailer that he created for the video game Anthem. Fortunately, the video game flopped, but the trailer is amazing.
cool.
You can see some of the other stuff Oat Studio has done, and then Chappie and Elysium. They had redeeming moments.
They're. I still think they're quality
Elysium
movies with
wasn't
problems.
a terrible
No,
movie.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
There's great ideas. Even in this piece of shit, good ideas.
Yeah.
Not executed the best, but good ideas.
I think anyone other than Matt Damon's in that movie, it probably does a little better.
That's fair.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, I
like,
can see that.
I like Matt Damon. I didn't like him in that movie.
He's not Action Man.
Yeah.
Unless he's Jason Bourne.
Well, but see, Jason Bourne wasn't an action character. That's the whole point.
Correct.
Is that he gets activated
But
as an
studios
everyday
don't,
man.
don't
Yeah.
recognize that. Is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Anyways,
Speaking of which, real quick, have you watched the Matrix trailer?
yes,
Is it good?
it looks good.
Okay. We're going to have to. We should just do an episode with all four.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen the sequels in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't either. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, 2 and 3 were shit. So
2 has a great car chase.
the
That
interest-
shit's
yeah.
fantastic.
Is that the one where Lawrence Fishburne uses the samurai sword to destroy the Chevy
Yes.
SUV and
Yes.
kill the twins?
Isn't it great?
The that the Matrix 2 is clearly a identity struggle movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I think is super interesting.
Yeah, which is kind of cool considering they've gone from the Wachowski brothers to the Wachowski sisters, and
Revolution still sucks ass. Which
Yeah.
one came first?
I don't know.
Is Reloaded
The chicken?
Chris, do you know this?
I do not, and I saw that in the theater. It was very disappointing.
Reloaded, Resurrections, they don't make this shit
I
easy.
thought it was interesting though that the one sister backed out of working on the Matrix 4. They interviewed her, and she was very clear that it wasn't because she wasn't interested in making the movie. She wanted Lily's vision to come to the forefront, which I thought was really
That's
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we'll see. We'll see. It's interesting. I'm a
Matrix
fan.
Reloaded.
I'm a fan
What's
of
the second one?
Keanu
Yeah.
with the
Okay.
John Wick long hair. I'm a fan of that. So we'll see.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping.
Look out for that. When is that coming out?
I don't know. November, I think.
At some point, we'll do a Matrix episode.
Okay, so before we transition into Candyman, Chris, how we doing on time?
We're good.
Okay. I do want to make mention of Stillwater.
By the way, really quick.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Matrix 4 is December 22nd.
December, okay.
Oh, it's real late.
Yeah.
So maybe next year we'll do a Matrix episode.
We'll have our Fuck You, It's January episode.
Yay!
Okay, so I stumbled on and watched Stillwater.
Is it Matt Damon?
It is Matt Damon,
I get it confused with the one where Mark Wahlberg has a gay son.
which I also watched.
Did you?
Yes, I did. That movie fucking wrecked me, dude.
Which one?
The one with Mark Wahlberg.
What's that one
I don't
called?
remember what it's called.
Okay, because that one looked more interesting than, I don't know.
No.
My daughter's on a study abroad program and she might be a terrorist. What the fuck is that movie?
Okay, so the whole concept behind Stillwater is the girl from Zombieland, the young girl. What was?
Abigail Breslin.
Yes, Abigail Breslin plays Matt Damon's daughter, who's in prison because her lover, her roommate, who was her lover, and then there was a man who was involved in that relationship, and her lover got killed, and she, in the Italian justice system, was the prime suspect and got put in jail.
So a much more interesting movie happens and then Matt Damon shows
No,
up.
I mean it's there was that story of the woman in Italy who supposedly killed her roommate. It's literally carbon copy of that. Yeah. So even to the point of the end of it, not terribly acted by Damon as a roughneck from Oklahoma, from Stillwater, Oklahoma. Abigail Breslin, I don't know if it was purposeful or if it's a thing, but she looked beat down to all hell. But she wasn't terrible. But you knew, spoiler alert, she did it. But you knew she did it throughout the movie.
Gasp.
And they still were able to get her out of prison and convince the court system that she
Like
didn't do
Cosby,
it.
it was a technicality.
There was definitely some interesting concepts behind it. There was an Italian woman that was in it that was fantastic. Matt Damon was great. I mean, watch it. If it's on, I think it's on Paramount Plus, maybe HBO Max, one or the other.
Okay.
I think it's on HBO Max, actually. But it wasn't terrible. It was just predictable.
That's kind of
So, yeah,
the
that's
general vibe I got from it.
And then while you're on your phone, look up.
I'm looking up Stillwater, see where I
what's
can
the
watch
Mark
it.
Wahlberg one? Find out the Mark Wahlberg.
I'll also
one.
look that up. Give me a minute.
So in this movie, Mark Wahlberg's son comes out as gay, and he's bullied at school, and eventually winds up killing himself. And Mark Wahlberg's character has,
Stillwater is only in theaters.
Okay.
And he definitely didn't watch it on his Plex server.
So Mark Wahlberg's character is doing this walk across the country to talk about bullying, and he's trying very hard to be an LGBTQ ally.
But he's Mark Wahlberg,
But
so
he's
it gets
still
in the way.
struggling because he's from a very conservative part of the Bible Belt.
I'm going to read his last few movies. Could it be Scoob
No,
or Uncharted?
no,
Joe Bell?
yes,
It is Joe Bell.
yes. So,
Is his gay...
but
got a 38%.
yeah.
Oh, it looked good, too.
So here's the thing: it's got Mark Wahlberg in it. So
Hey, my son's dead, and he's gay. What are you going to do about it?
But
I'm gonna go
anyways,
walk.
so he's walking across country, giving talks at schools and all this crazy stuff. And,
Hey, don't be a
and
bully.
The concept of the movie is great overall, but he was not good.
Yeah, that's not a bad concept.
Yeah.
Doesn't his son appear as like a force ghost or something?
Yeah, his son is kind of walking with him. It's a true story, so everyone knows what happens if you do any research about it. In the end, he gets hit by a truck and killed while he's walking across the
Holy
country.
shit.
And it's
Mark
just,
Wahlberg
and that's
does?
the end of the fucking
Mark
movie.
Wahlberg gets
It
killed by a
just
truck?
ends, and it's just like, what?
It's like the time. What's that Nicolas Cage movie where he gets hit by a log truck after he becomes a human? You know what I'm talking about?
City of Angels.
Yeah, fuck that movie. And I don't want the world to see me.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah.
What's that song called? Iris.
Speaking of the Goo Goo Dolls,
Oh my God! Did we do it?
no, we didn't.
I suck.
One of Tony's all-time favorite horror movies,
Horrors.
horror
Horror.
movies, is the original Candyman, starring Tony Todd, and I can never
And
remember.
some white bitch named Virginia Madsen.
Yeah. So is she related to Mark Madsen?
I think she's Michael Madsen.
Michael Madsen, sorry.
Wife.
Really?
or sister. I don't know.
Anyway,
shit.
so Virginia Madsen is in it, and it's all about the urban legend Candyman, where if you say his name 5 times into a mirror, he'll appear behind you and kill you.
Did you do it? Have you done it?
Hell no. So, anyways, in the original movie, Virginia Madsen
Did you know Michael Madsen is listed as a poet and photographer?
Yes. Did you also know he has a heavy
All right,
drug
so,
habit?
so that's his sister. They're not
His
married.
sister. Okay.
One of them got all the looks, and it wasn't Michael Madsen.
I mean, she's not exactly... Okay,
She
anyways.
hasn't aged well, but she looks good in that movie.
Yeah, so she plays... Was she a journalist in that movie, or just...
She's just a grad student.
She's a grad student. Okay, so she hears about this killer.
She's studying
this
urban legends.
urban legend in Cabrini Green in Chicago, and she goes down there as the White Lady, and tries to befriend some people there. And it's just like the police who go down there.
The
They
youth.
they don't want to talk to the White Lady, right? So she starts investigating this whole thing. She says Candyman 5 times in the mirror, and then all of a sudden people start dying all around her. And there's some great jump scare moments. It's not terribly artistic. It has a couple great scenes. The scene with the mouth graffiti
I
painting.
think once you think of Candyman as like this icon of black horror, right?
the big
but it's
thing-
directed by a honky and it's starring a honky.
Yeah. But the big thing though is like Tony Todd made that movie.
He is so good.
He's got that deep voice, and it's
There's
just
that part where he's not even really talking to you. You could just hear him.
Yeah, and then the bees, the noise of the bees throughout the movie. Great date movie. There's a scene where the Rottweiler jumps on the bed. I've used that many times to get someone to jump under
And
my
if you're
lap.
mad at that
or-
Rottweiler, just wait.
yeah, just wait. Spoiler alert. So altogether, one of my favorite horror movies. One of the
Well, why? Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Because you've always mentioned that, and it's a movie I like just fine.
I think sound design in the movie was always fantastic. The sound of the sound of the hook being dragged across things, the sound of the hook tearing flesh,
It's also a concept that I'm shocked works.
the ultimate silence in a lot
Yeah.
of the movie, the slow camera work, the yellows, the oranges, and
The
the
best thing
black.
it does is Candyman can only appear in the mirror.
Yeah.
So if you have a shot of a reflection, look into that. He's probably there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's really, in both movies, really great filmmaking on that part.
Yeah, I mean, there were a couple times. Well, we'll talk about the new one here in a second. But yeah, so the interesting thing is some of that film work transitioned into the new one. I think Nia DaCosta did a very good job of kind of keeping the same feel, but she also put a spin on it that I thought was amazing. I think there were a couple times where you and I elbowed each other like, that shot's amazing.
Oh,
or-
no. It is a fucking vision.
yeah, for sure. So the original Candyman was good. And then last night, Tyler and I went to see the new Candyman.
Here's the weird thing. Like, it was this cult classic in the 90s, had 2 shitty direct-to-video sequels that
Yeah.
nobody cares about.
Yeah.
It's like Darkman, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Except people don't care about Darkman, but Candyman's like,
Is that the Alec Baldwin flick?
I don't think there's a Baldwin in
Who
it.
was in Darkman?
Liam Neeson,
Ah, that's right.
Francis McDormand,
Okay.
Ted Raimi, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Ted Raimi's in Candyman.
Yes, he was.
Why didn't we start with that?
I don't know. Sorry. Sam Raimi's skinnier brother.
He's the Clint Howard to Sam's Ron.
I think that he's definitely better looking than his brother.
I mean, Sam and Ted look pretty alike. Clint and Ron, oof.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
Clint.
sorry, go ahead.
We're not fans of the Ice Cream Man. But yeah, Ted Raimi's like the first person to get killed in Candyman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. I don't remember what we were actually talking about.
You were talking about the first one and like
Oh, leave it to Jordan Peele.
yeah.
Because, like, let's actually make it a black
I'm
icon.
afraid of that guy's mind, by the way.
A little bit.
A little bit. I
He's
mean,
working through some shit.
I think he's a genius.
Especially with the cops.
Like, literally. Okay, so, but the thing is, the initial one was correct. It starred a honky. It was directed by a honky. Cracker, whatever you want to call him. A white person.
But
Definitely was full of a little bit of that white guilt.
Yeah, but I mean, it touches upon themes very briefly of, like, I think Virginia Madsen has a line about, oh, everybody ignores all the crime in the city till a white woman gets beaten. And I'm like, okay, that kind of counts as commentary.
Yeah. Well, does it, though?
I mean, she's just kind of stating fact, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But what I like about this one was like when you think of Candyman, black horror icon, you think about horror icon. You think about the movie the new one turned out to be, like directed by a woman of color,
Yeah.
starring a cast of people of color.
Yes. Including who I think should be the next Superman. Mm-hmm. I think that
Instead, he was a
his name is
Candyman.
Yahya Abdul Mateen the second. Mm-hmm. I definitely
He was
in
Black
Aquaman.
Manta, in Aquaman.
But I definitely think that he should be in consideration for the Black Superman.
Agreed.
I think, and I've said that before. I don't remember what we were
It was
watching.
one episode. I don't remember. Maybe it was movie news thing.
Anyways, I like him a lot. You've got Teyana Paris, who's also in the Marvels, which is also directed by Nia DaCosta.
Yep. And now I'm excited for the Marvels more than I was before because
We saw Vanessa Williams on the credits, and we were like, "Oh, Vanessa Williams, not that Vanessa Williams."
no, she's in the original.
Who?
Vanessa Williams. She plays his mom in the new one.
Really?
Yeah, and she's the one that has the baby in the original.
No, that was not the Vanessa Williams.
It's not the Vanessa Williams,
No,
but it's
it's-
a Vanessa Williams.
It is, yes, but it's not the one that
You're right.
the one that we know and love.
Amen.
There were some great sequences where white people acted like assholes and got killed.
That is pretty great.
It was fantastic, especially when he got called out for sleeping with his interns. That was fantastic.
Also, freaking Trevor in the original.
Yeah. So
Damn it, Trevor.
I just want to state for the record
Sure.
that Nia DaCosta's vision for this movie, the use of thirds.
It's actually. Can I just say real quick?
No.
The main character turns into a were Candyman almost, and it works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole point of it is that.
If the first movie was about
Well, if you think about it, though, the way it works out is Candyman has always been this apparition, right? That it lives in the reflections. And what's happening is
he
that
also has to live in people's memory. 'Cause
he's
if you
becoming
forget him,
infected with this apparition
Yeah.
and bringing him to the forefront and out. And there was a scene where the bee is flying on the outside of the mirror and
there's
then
a
flies
different
away
bee.
and the reflection
Yeah.
stays.
Uh-huh.
And that to me is really significant in the fact that
Quality
now
filmmaking.
Candyman is in the fucking real world. Mm-hmm. And then they did that sequence. They did a sequence around the police car where you see all of this.
It's a little Invisible Manny, but in the best ways.
All of the 5 different like urban legend stories that because the story always changes in an urban legend. There's
Yeah.
always a new character or someone
Well, it's
else.
like a game of telephone.
Yeah.
Something's gonna get messed up.
Yeah. And so they have all 5 of those characters, and then at the very end you see Tony Todd, and it's just like he's fucking
The
back.
Candyman.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. Visually a fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those movies where I talk 4 out of 5. For me,
Same.
it's a better movie than the first one.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Because it recontextualizes and kind of takes back
Yeah.
this icon.
Yeah.
And uses it for an actual story about gentrification and
Yeah.
and how these people
And even the comparison of gentrification being what artists do versus
comparing
Yeah.
artists and gentrification
the white lady
together. Yeah,
says, "Oh
yeah.
no, the artists are the ones that are truly gentrifying." He's like, "The fuck are you talking about,
And an
lady?"
amazing scene.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
But yeah, taking back that legend and being like, yes, it was created by Clive Barker, who's a honky,
Yeah.
and in the original story, it's a honky.
Yeah,
And it was
There's even a character named Clive in this movie.
and there's Clive and there's Tony.
Yeah. So it's
But the fact that they're like the people of color are able to take this horror icon back and make
Yeah.
it their own,
Yeah.
like for real, I think is incredible.
dude. I thought that
and that's what the movie's
I
about.
thought that scene in the elevator in the library was fucking brilliant.
Some of the
man.
best horror
Yeah.
cinema I've seen in a
it was
long
fantastic.
time.
And the crazy thing is, I didn't recognize any schlock in this movie whatsoever. And I know that you like your schlock horror.
The closest it gets, if we're gonna dive into a little spoilers, is somebody's trying to create a Candyman, but it doesn't go too far.
Yeah. I feel like
And
it's
the
not
fact-
that he was necessarily trying to create a Candyman as much as he was like in Ghostbusters, the crazy dude who's trying to get the guy to come out of the painting.
That's Ghostbusters 2.
Whatever.
It's Vigo.
So
You're
how-
like the buzzing of flies to him.
what was he? He was like the I don't know, the agent of transportation or whatever. He was like when Candyman came back, he was there to welcome him and help create, that kind of
Right.
situation. That's what it felt like, more than trying to create.
Well, the
it.
fact that it's spoilers, it's kind of about a man turning into Candyman and a werewolf kind of story, and it's about this man that wants to take, which works for it shouldn't work,
But the
it
correlation
does.
between the first Candyman and this movie
Yes,
too is
he's like,
also
we're
there.
gonna take this back.
Yeah.
It's this is our legend, and we should be able to use it, and they do. Like, I think this is the first time Candyman summoned, and he doesn't kill the person who summoned him.
Yeah.
He's in control of. Or the person who summoned him is in control of kind of the chaos now.
I think one of the coolest pieces about this new movie, though, were the interstitials with the shadow puppets.
Oh
kind of
yeah, and I
telling the
wish we had
lore
watched the
throughout.
credits, but we
Yeah.
had kind of tuned out at that point.
If you
it tells,
go see this movie
yes.
or if you watch it, there's not an end credit scene per se, but the very first portion of the credits before they start scrolling
shows the 5 Candyman
shows
through
the
this
origin
style.
stories of all 5 of the Candyman in shadow puppetry, and it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't expecting it, so Tyler immediately jumped on his phone, and I was
Well,
doing the same
I thought
thing.
it was just re-showing all the shadow puppet stuff, and we're like, when's this scene coming? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, and we just missed it.
Yeah, so definitely watch that. It's very cool. The shadow puppetry was really cool. The entire time I'm like, I wonder if Jordan Peele is one of those hands or something.
Oh, sure.
I just thought it might be kind of fun history or
There's
trivia.
so much packed into this movie. Like, there's
Yeah.
themes about art. Like, his art is considered shit until it like takes on a life of its own.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that was an
Like all
hour
great
and
art.
50 minutes or
No, it's an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
with credits.
and you don't feel like it's an hour and a half because it didn't feel like too long, but it
Yes.
felt longer than just an hour and a half.
They
to me.
packed so much story and mythology,
And there were
themes
5
and
kids sitting in the
commentary.
row in front of us, and I was
There's
like, "How the fuck
so
are these
many
kids
children.
sitting here in front of us?"
Stop bringing that happened to me at the Night House. Somebody
Yeah.
brought their stupid kids. Stop bringing kids
Stop
to horror
bringing kids
movies.
to horror movies. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so for me, the new one better. I would say the old one probably 3 out of 5 for me, even though it's still one of my favorite horror
it's
movies.
weird. It makes the old movie better, but it also makes it so much worse.
Yeah, yeah. But it transitions smoothly, I think, into a different kind of story that actually
Sure.
takes the same story that happened in the first one
Mm-hmm.
and says, yeah, that happened, but ultimately here's the issue.
Right.
And so it worked. The other thing, too, is I thought that some of the guy's art, when he was just doing the Candyman portraits, I thought it was fucking cool,
It was, man.
And there was one that looked just like Tony Todd, and each of them
You'd
were
buy
each of the
that.
5 characters. I wouldn't buy it. It's dark as fuck, but it was still really fantastic.
I'd buy it
yeah.
for
Oh,
$1.
I'd buy that for $1.
Was there anything negative about the movie? Because there's one point for me,
I didn't
and
like
it's minor.
I didn't like the shooting scene.
The shooting scene.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah. I mean, they'd shown everything else throughout the movie, so to get slow motion and arty all of a sudden, it was like
weird. That's
weird.
fair. That's fair.
That's really it for me.
So when this movie started, we're introduced to a gay couple, and I'm like, are these the protagonists? And then they're not. And then they're just your comedy
They
relief.
just kind of disappeared.
They're your stereotypical comedy relief gay couple, and I'm like, damn it. That could have been cool. It didn't need to be a straight guy and his best gal, but it works.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah.
They're barely in the movie enough to make a big deal about
It felt
it.
a little trivial.
Yeah, I felt like a little misdirect. It's like, oh, because like when
It's like the people kissing in the background of Star Wars.
when her brother's talking about the legend of Helen from the first movie, I'm like, is it gonna be about him? Because this is really gripping, wonderful stuff. And then they just exit the movie for like half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my only thing.
I could see that. Yeah.
Doesn't that was close.
Tyler keeps moving the table.
Doesn't ruin the movie at all. Fantastic movie,
Yeah.
but it was just kind of an odd thing. Also, does it feel like parts of the movie are missing? Because the stuff at the high school felt like it didn't belong. I don't complain because that's a great scene.
Well, the
but
thing
it's
is
barely
that was the
connected.
girl at the
No, I know
at the
that,
art
but like,
show.
why are we cutting back to this bitch?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, was there more there?
You think the studio made
It's-
them put in some white
yeah,
girls
it's like,
dying?
or like, here's something for the trailer we can put in. But
Well, realistically, other than the critic, who else really died?
I mean, the art house owners
Right.
and the critic and
And
There's-
then the high school girls.
I swear there's more, but I can't think of it.
The other thing that I was just thinking about is, you know, the scene where he's walking down the middle of the street and you've got the abandoned
Yep.
buildings on the left and the right? That's the same scene as the kid walking the laundry down the middle of the
Isn't it
street.
great?
I hadn't thought about that until just now.
It's like poetry, sort of. They rhyme.
My favorite part of the interstitials, though, was the upside down shot of the cloudy, foggy sky in Chicago,
That was great.
using the buildings as kind of the road map of Chicago. I thought that was fantastic. So, yeah. One of those things that definitely, go see this movie.
It's fantastic. It's
If
making
you watch
money.
it back to back with the first Candyman,
Like I did.
it's even better.
It makes that first movie better.
Yeah.
It makes it look worse,
Yeah.
but it makes it a better
And
movie.
the first movie didn't really hold up, right? But
no, it's all about a white savior at
predictable.
the end.
Yeah,
And then she turns into like a Hellraiser
yeah,
Cenobite at the end. It's
Yeah.
wild.
yeah. But watch them back to back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a remake. It's kind of a retelling. But
It's
it
like
also-
Halloween
It
2018.
correlates directly back.
Yeah. It ignores the direct-to-video sequels.
Go
most
see
of
it in the
you
theater.
Don't even know
the
exists.
audio in this was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
Definitely worth it. The bees. Oh,
Not the
I
bees.
couldn't get that noise out of my head last
Right.
night, man. Yeah. So
Also,
it's
Tony
fantastic.
Todd got stunned like 23 times making that movie.
Did he?
And he had to put him in his mouth.
Ugh.
Can you imagine?
Ugh. No.
But he got paid by the bee sting too.
Did he really?
I think a couple extra. I think he got 1,000 per bee sting.
Jesus, I'd let bees sting me for $1,000.
$23,000 right there just for being stung by bees.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
But
Ugh.
I was so happy to have him back. He's so good.
Yes.
He delivers, I think, the last lines of the movie, and they're chilling.
Yeah. In that voice too. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. So, yeah. So Candyman, definitely a great movie. Go see it.
I
Go
Was a
see
Teenage
it.
Candyman gets 4 out of 5 stars.
Was a Teenage Candyman. And hire Yaya for Black Superman.
Yes. Jar Jar
For sure.
Gabor should be our next
Jar
Superman.
Jar Gabor should be the next Black Superman. So this weekend we are seeing Frank Grillo and Gerard Butler in Cop Shop.
Yes, we just saw this trailer yesterday.
It's getting a 73% on Rotten Tomatoes.
75, which is pretty good.
75?
Like, Gerard Butler movies usually get shit.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's having the time of his life. Grillo looks like he's having
Yes.
the time of his life.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And it's probably going to be terrible, and I don't really care.
This will be schlock. I'm very
for
excited.
sure.
And then we're seeing Malignant.
We're seeing Malignant,
which is also apparently turned into schlock.
horror version of Frozen. Yeah. So we'll have some more conversations.
Maybe
for the
we'll
next
see a few
episode.
more movies between now and
I'm
then.
sure we'll see a few more movies. There's some other ones up on my Plex server that I want to watch.
Sure. Oh, we still need to see Pig.
Yes, we still need to see Pig. We should definitely. And then there's also what's the Pirates of Ghostland or something like that.
Oh, the weird. Yeah, I don't even know what that. I
It's the
didn't heard
martial
about
arts
that
movie
until
where
you told me
Nicolas
about it.
Cage's stunt double looks nothing like him.
So most
Yeah.
of the movies where Nicolas Cage does stunts.
The other thing, on that note, and to end things tonight, I read something today where Nicolas Cage, someone said, "So do you plan on retiring?" He's like, "No, why would I do that? We change as characters, and our characters change. So why would I quit acting?"
What a man!
I fucking love this man.
Isn't he great?
So, Nicolas Cage, 2024.
Please.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's interesting. But we saw some good movies. There's some
And also
good movies
demonic.
coming to theater and demonic. Good movies coming to theaters and
October's gonna kick ass.
yeah, and movies are coming out in theaters exclusively too, which is pretty cool. Disney
Halloween
has announced
Kills.
Halloween Kills.
Looks so great.
We,
Venom 2.
Yeah, I don't know if this will get edited in time, but there's a screening in October, and we are promoting that screening, so we will have
What is it?
passes for that screening. If you
Venom?
if you checked your emails, you would know.
I will check my
It is
emails.
for Halloween Kills.
Holy shit.
Yes. So we are doing a Popcorn Tribunal promoted screening for Halloween Kills.
We
So-
will also be watching all. How many movies? 9 movies before then.
Okay, good to know.
We're not doing the Rob Zombie one.
We're not doing in space.
That's Jason, bub.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
We're not
I'm
doing the
sorry.
Rob Zombie remakes, but we'll do Halloween 1 through 6, H2O, Halloween Resurrection.
Is that the one with Busta?
Busta Rhymes?
Sweet.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Okay.
And we'll do Halloween 2018.
So, Popcorn Tribunal on Instagram and Twitter for the link for Halloween Kills in the next couple days. And I'm going to put a little pressure on Chris to get this episode edited, but that should be fine.
Yeah.
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 Where's that zipper sound effect? And,
Terrible.
but yeah, so Popcorn Tribunal on Instagram and Twitter. Also check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Popcorn Tribunal.
One of these days,
you
we'll
can
get
find
more
us on the
content
Book
on
of
there.
Faces. You can also find us on TikTok.
Yep.
There's not a lot
What?
of content
TikTok?
up there yet, but we will start
I didn't
putting
even
some
know.
content up there.
If I send you some TikToks, will you post them? What
Are
we
you going to edit some of those popcorn minis into TikToks?
That'd be very many.
30 to 60 seconds?
One of these days, we're gonna make those again.
Yeah,
My work
we
schedule's
will.
been insane, and I
Tyler
apologize.
just got a new job, so we're letting his schedule kind of settle down.
And I'm getting married, so once life finally calms down and I settled in,
Oh,
I'm like,
fuck. You're
I
never
can-
going to be able to do anything. That's
That's
how
not
marriage
true.
works, man.
I hope that's not true.
On that note, Chris, thanks for supporting the podcast with Coffee Dudes Coffee.
With a listen and a smile.
Popcorn, dudes.
Coffee Dudes. Ooh, new business? Question
We
mark.
could pop our own popcorn.
Popcorn Dudes. I already have the license plate.
Why pop your own popcorn when I could pop your popcorn for you? Popcorn
true.
dudes.
That's
Let's pop.
true.
We'll still make some kettle corn.
CoffeeDudesCoffee.com. Check out PopcornTribunal.com.
Do we have a
couple-
popcorn flavored
We have
coffee?
Wait.
We have a couple guest writers who
this.
will be writing some reviews for us at PopcornTribunal.com.
Who are they?
We should do a popcorn flavored coffee and a coffee flavored popcorn.
There you go.
So, one of our guest writers, I will not say a name, but he is a published writer that actually writes for a living on a video game review site that shall remain nameless. But he wants to write
It's
some
the
film
one you're
reviews.
thinking of.
Yes. No.
So is
it's
he a
not.
fan?
He's a fan, and he's also a fan of movies. He's also a libertarian who happens to have graduated from Liberty University.
I swear it's also not me. I've never written for a game site. I wouldn't know what to do.
It is not Tyler. I don't think Tyler's played a video game in his entire
I
life.
played some Super Mario Brothers on the Game Boy.
Jesus Christ. On that note, everybody have a great night. Thanks for listening. I've been Tony. That's been Tyler.
Hey.
That's been Chris.
Oh.
Thanks for listening. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Toodles.